marble maze game. Like that's what I've wanted to make. That was my original idea. Hello, I am back working on the marble maze. The Pirate Software game jam is done. It's been about a week since that, almost 2. And I'm going to keep working on the marble maze. I want to get that game done. The problem I have now is my idea for the game that I have, 100 levels where you're racing trying to get to the finish. I don't want to play that game. I don't think anything more than like a couple levels of that will really be engaging or fun unless it's more about the race, in which case I shouldn't have a flat map. I should just have a downhill map, and then you can tilt it, which is very monkey ball. I'm not against monkey ball, it just wasn't my initial idea. So I am still thinking about what I need to do. I'm also at a point where I'm not excited about the project. There's a bunch of stuff I need to do just as prep so I can get to the parts that I want to do. I don't really want to do them. It's like setting up the scenes, setting up the worlds, building the levels, getting the marble and all the basics working, getting the global script set up. Just I'm not excited about that. But I'm slowly working on it because I'm not excited, and I'm also doing some stuff in Blender and looking at animations, some other things I do find fun to kind of offset just having to focus on that less fun prep stuff. So I'm going to be working on it though. I know I want marble maze game. Marble maze game. That's what I wanted to make. That was my original idea when I first started to make a marble maze game. I want to do that. I need to figure out some way. It needs a thing. It needs something that pushes it. Right? Like if it's the traditional marble maze, the gameplay is trying to avoid the holes. You take your time. It's a slow, methodical process. And your joy in that is your sense of improvement as you slowly get better and better, as you get further and further along this track until you try to get to the finish 52 holes or 50 holes later. If you put that against a clock, then you have this tension of this methodical plotting process that is now how fast can you methodically plot through that process. I think that's an interesting tension. And so that's the game I need to make. This is why I do these dev diaries, because talking this stuff out, verbalizing it, helps me more than writing it. Writing helps me, once I've figured something out, make it concrete. But when I'm trying to figure something out, vocalizing it really helps. So yeah, that's it. I need to make not 100 levels that stack, but like 100 pitfalls that stack. And then set it up so that the further you get, it records that in a time. And so when you fall into a pit hole, it'll be like, hey, you got this hole 32 in 2 hours, congratulations. And the next time it's like, hey, you got the hole 17 in 54 seconds, or something like that. I think that might be interesting. And also provide the player with that sense of trying to beat themselves as part of their progression in the game. I think that's a better direction than 100 short little puzzles that you're trying to roll around and figure out. When I didn't really know how to do that, I still don't know how to make a good rolling ball puzzle with that platform. Even looking at like what Zelda did, where you have these boxes that are on sliders, and you have to like slide them as you move them so that they can stop certain areas, which lets the ball move. Yeah, it's a quandary. It's something that I haven't put together yet. Even like the tests, they're simple, short little mazes that don't really provide challenge over poor control or obtuse control system. That's not too good either. So, yeah, in the original prototypes, the multiple pitfalls made you wanting to get to the end, which is better. And it doesn't have to be a hole in the ground. This is a video game. How do you flat board? It can be designed in such a way that it's not just holes in the ground. Alright, so this is good. I have some ideas and some ways to approach the development execution of the idea. Yeah, so I'm going to keep working on that, and I'll have another devDiary up probably in a couple weeks. Thanks for checking it out. Please like, subscribe, and do all those things. Check out the itch page if you'd like to play some of the prototypes, see some of the stuff I'm working on, and give some feedback. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks a lot.